Hey, you're watching Bulgor's videos, and this is part 2 on my review on Mortal Kombat DS, or Ultimate Mortal Kombat. Before I get into the conclusion, I want to show off my new dog tag. It's from Carl's Jr., and it says right there, Burger Slayer, and it's really hard to see because of all the reflection. Not much I can do about that because it's on metal, but yeah, it's got 2 swords on there and a burger, and it says Carl's Jr. Whatever. It's really cool. I think it's neat. If I register online, I can get a little discount off of $6 burgers next time I go there. And it's kind of weird because I went to BurgerKing.com and then it brought me a link to Burger Slayer, so maybe it also works with Burger King burgers too. But anyways, getting that out of the way. Yeah, I got it around PS2 time and I kept on forgetting to show it off. But anyways, getting out of the way, time to talk the conclusion of Mortal Kombat DS. Okay, if you didn't really keep track of the tone I was talking in the review, I was kind of disappointed with the game because you can only pick 4 characters in DS download play, and it's really stupid. If you can do Mario Party DS, and you can play the whole board game with only 1 cartridge with up to 3 other people, you should be able to play with more than 4 other characters on a Mortal Kombat game. Because Mortal Kombat is just side-scrolling people killing each other. Pretty simple. But personally, I think it's like a 7 because the first player experience isn't too horrible. Okay, I don't know why I'm holding that up. Should be holding this up. Yeah, the first player experience isn't too horrible, and it shows you the moves list in 1-player mode. So basically, this is like a 1-player experience. Unless you know somebody with this game and you can play with them on Wi-Fi, or if you want to play on Wi-Fi with people you don't know, which I don't really get into that, playing against people I don't know. Unless you meet them online or something, I guess, I don't know, but it is Wi-Fi enabled, so that might make you want to buy it. What else was I going to say? Or yeah, if you know somebody with this game, you can play with them. But most games, I don't know. I mean, most games that I get or I want to get, they don't have the same game. So I'll give you an example. Gunpei, it said it had download play, but it didn't. It only set out a demo, which is stupid. But it also had multiplayer if they have the game. But I don't know anybody that has that game. So that's stupid. Okay, so as I said, it's about a 7 because the first player mode is pretty good, and you can play on Wi-Fi, and you can play with somebody else, but the download play is just kind of a waste. Looking at other people's ratings for this game, IGN gave it what was it? 7 point something. A 7.8, which is kind of high, I think. 1up.com gave it a 7.5. But the average user rating or average user score gave an 8.6, which is way too high. I mean, for a game that's an 8.6 is like New Super Mario Bros. Well, that's actually like a 10. But 7.5, that's not too off. I just relied too much on download play, but a download play is an awesome thing to have. That is, if it's worth playing with. GameSpot, they gave it a 7. They said the good, high-quality 2D fighting action online play works as advertised. Controls work well on the DS, and that's true. It does work well. You don't have to do any touchscreen crap to do any moves. You don't have to poke your guy 100 times to get off the ground. The only thing that you use touchscreen for is to poke the menus, and that's it, guaranteed. I'm saying guaranteed like I'm selling a car or something. Okay, the bad, absolutely no fun as a single-player game, which isn't really true. I mean, you do have some fun playing in 1-player mode, because if you want to play Mortal Kombat on the go, and you find this at a GameStop, EB Games, some pawn shop, and you find it for $10, it's a good deal for $10. I just don't think it's worth the full $30 price tag, because the download play is just ruined my experience. Puzzle combat is pretty flat. That's true because it's just nowhere as good as Puyo Pop, Bust a Move, Tetris, Dr. Mario. No other puzzle game, or this is the puzzle game in here. It doesn't stack up to any other puzzle game, except for maybe what, Hatris maybe. I don't know. I bet Hatris is more fun than that. Because, see, you can only pop blocks when you have a special block comes down. It's just kind of slow and not very action-packed like Tetris or other games are. Let's see. Is there anything else? GameSpot didn't review it. Oh yeah, other ratings that people gave it. See, the GameSpot score 7, like I said. The critic score 7.3. I don't really understand what that means. Critic score and GameSpot score. That should be the same. User score is an 8.5, which, like I say, is a bit too high. Okay, one up. Already said that. Thunderbolt says 7 out of 10. GameShark gave it a B+. Like they didn't give him money to pay. Like, I'm pretty sure. Seems like they got paid to give it a high score. Ace Games gave it a 7 out of 10. PalGNAU, whatever that is, 7 out of 10. Atomic Gamer gave it an 80 out of 100. Eurogamer got a 6 out of 10, which is a little low because the one-player experience isn't too bad. Oh yeah, if I didn't bring this up, you can't change the difficulty setting on one-player mode. You can only change the difficulty setting on the puzzle mode, which is pretty lame. Every Mortal Kombat game I've ever played, you can change the setting to very easy, normal, hard, and very hard. You had like 5 difficulty settings, and usually every Mortal Kombat game is like insanely hard on normal, and then if you put on easy, you can actually beat the half the guys. On normal, I could probably beat half the game. Hard, just forget about it. It's difficult because they can do combos and moves and fatalities, and you'll die. But at first it gets pretty easy, but I could do pretty well until endurance round. It took me quite a bit of tries to beat the endurance round, and then once I got to what's the Ram guy? I can't remember, but once I got to whatever his name is, it got super hard. And then I could never beat him. So yeah, that was my review. If you liked my video, give me a 5-star rating here, subscribe up here, and then see more of my videos by clicking on right there. That was Vagora, and stay tuned for more.